Yo, what's good, everybody? What up, YouTube world? It's your boy SBX coming to you once again with another video. And this time I want to try something new, something different. Also, at the same time, I haven't been doing this in a while, but it's pretty much a mix between both that I normally do and something that is different. You know what I'm saying? So I know COVID been crazy this year and whatnot. So I know I've been talking about the whole criteria about what's going on with COVID-19, how many people have been affected and pretty much lost their life due to complications of COVID-19. So on this video, I'm going to interview my good friend, and pretty much she had witnessed and also she was tested positive for the COVID-19. So I thought that I can have like a insight of how a person who pretty much had got the COVID-19 or whatever. So she's a good friend of mine. I know her since day one, back when we was in high school and things of that sort. So without any further ado, let's get the video started. Let's get it. Anyways, guys, I'm here. I'm with my friend, my homegirl that I known since day one. She's from Atlanta. And she wanted to tell you her story. Her name is Mel, about her experience with the COVID-19 and how it pretty much play a part of her issue. So again, thank you for coming into the SBX live stream podcast or whatever. It's like my little bullshit podcast, but it's not really official. But usually I haven't been interviewing people in a minute, so it's been a minute since I do this video chat shit, you feel me? So
yeah.
Anyways, though, please elaborate on how you experienced the COVID.
Well, I had like a cold around Thanksgiving, and I started feeling better. But then like about a week after Thanksgiving, my nose started running out of nowhere, and then so around that time, my mother and I went to church, and we found out that some of the members there had the virus. So we both wanted to get tested to make sure, we didn't have it or whatever. Although I had my mask on, but my mother didn't, so she was like, thinking that
that's not a good move. I'm sorry,
right.
Mama messed up on that part.
Yeah, and she's been like beating herself up about that ever since, because she was like, the one day I didn't wear my mask, so yeah. But then after that, we found out we were positive, and but at the time I thought I was asymptomatic until like a few days later I started feeling like fatigue, dizziness, headache, stomach ache, nausea, and then I had like a bunch of congestion. The only thing was, thankfully, like I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell, and I didn't have problems breathing or nothing like that. Like
that's good, because people said based on the COVID, they do well, COVID itself have these symptoms, but nevertheless, some people did have that where they didn't have a sense of taste, a sense of smell, or anything. So it's more severe. It's strep throat or whatever, and people talking about the strep throat feel like your throat. It's like you're swallowing sandpaper or some shit,
Yeah.
And the stomach ache is really like the worst of them all. You know what I mean? Like it feels like somebody punching your gut or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, I'm still stuck on the part where you said that you and your moms was at church, and I'm thinking like, why is there church going on during this pandemic? You know what I mean? Like, I think it would make sense if they closed the church down, but not really the service, where if people still want to get their praise on, read the Bible, or just have the pastor, you know what I'm saying? That the pastor would have had, like, the church would have had, like, a, you know, like an Instagram page or a Facebook page or something to do a live stream, or if they have the pastors do the freaky dicky, they can have like a OnlyFans. Like, oh, you gotta pass the money from the collection plate, just like an OnlyFans. You just gotta charge. Is like, you know, church don't care as long as you got some money, you put it in the collection plate. You know what I'm saying? You could give them a penny. You know what I'm saying? Like OnlyFans, Reverend, Dr. Cornell Jones, the Reverend of Ebenezer Baptist Seventh-day Holy Sanctified Church or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Have a fucking OnlyFans account or whatever, get your religion on. You know what I mean? I think that'd be positive, but ain't nobody want to pay no fucking OnlyFans to go see the Reverend and the church or whatever. But again, that's why you have Instagram and Facebook and maybe Twitter. I don't think Twitter did a live stream because I haven't been on that shit. But the point is, what I'm trying to say, to make it more safe, you see like on like the sports events, like the football, the basketball, the wrestling, they still doing their thing, but there's no audience around presently. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing applies, like, if you go to the movie, like, there's no movie theaters. That's why people on Netflix and all these other sources to watch movies, you know what I'm saying? Like, the church is, like, let's be real. You live in Georgia, right? And your governor is fucking retarded. In the beginning of the pandemic stage, he fucking allowed people to do what they do, get their hair done, go to the bar, get some chicken wings and all that shit. And, you know, and while I'm in New York right now, and it's the highest rate of the COVID, you know what I'm saying? And we try to be precautious as possible. Even hood niggas is still outside trapping with their masks on, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's like we trying to do our best, you know what I mean? Like, we try to be precautious, but you cannot the whole pandemic cannot stop the hustle. You know what I'm saying? For hood politics, hustling is unbreakable. You know what I mean? So
I mean, I agree. Like, I already don't like the governor, but if, like, he had the one chance to prove that he at least has some type of common sense, which he doesn't. So, you know, he wouldn't have been like, oh, let's close everything again because people are still dying. You know, he's too busy worrying about impressing Trump or whatever, and like, oh, he wants to reopen the country. So let's start with Georgia. Let's it's like, oh, they're easily influenced, so let's reopen Georgia first. And that's exactly what happened. It's like, you know, everybody's like a bunch of, you know, pawns, you know, like just
sheep.
Yeah, you don't see what's going on, so it doesn't make sense to, you know, I mean, it was some people that was like, no, I'm not going outside yet, you know, but I feel like more people should have been like, yeah, I'm not going outside until I know that, you know, it's better. Instead, people started going outside when the cases were still rising, and now it's worse because the temperatures, you know, they say it's like you can get sick even quicker now, and that's why some people still get flus and stuff, but because of that, your immune system is too weak to where you can fight off COVID, so that's why it's still easy to get COVID, you know, even if you got like a flu or a cold or something.
Right, that's true. One thing that I want to elaborate and ask you before we're done with the podcast, how do you feel about the Pfizer vaccine?
I don't feel good about it. Like,
neither do I.
Yeah, I feel like it's I don't like the fact that they're like, you have to get COVID, when you get the vaccine, you get COVID first from the vaccine, and then they try to see how you can fight it off. Like, you're using people as guinea pigs. Like, people could die from it while you're trying to, like, you know, work out some type of, like, science project or something.
Like, we're fucking lab rats or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't agree with it at all.
Yeah. But anyways, though, thanks Mel for joining this interview. Thank you for spending your precious time on this SBX podcast radio station. Let me stop saying this shit. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all know what to do. Hey Mel, can I ask the viewers if they can follow you on the IG?
Yeah, my IG is Mel the Great. Mel with 2 L's, THA, and the Great.
So anyways, guys, it's been real. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love to know everybody's opinion. If y'all had pretty much experienced having the COVID-19, please leave the comments on the comment section below, or a family member or a friend. Make sure you hit that bell icon, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until then, folks, SBX wrapping this up. Thanks for watching. Peace out, and see you on the crossroads.